So my brother went to like quite an exclusive, expensive private boys high school. And so the way they do their graduation ceremony is that like people's whole families go and you have like a big table and it's like a big ball, whatever. Anyway, so we went to his friend's house prior to it and had like this pre-drink gala thing, and then there were buses arranged to go to the venue, which was a way away. And about halfway to the venue, so we're on this bus and there are a few different buses, and the bus is full of like, you know, middle-aged boomer parents, and then like half parents, and then half the boys and their dates, and then a few. He finally pulled over and he was like really, really concerned that the boys had urinated down the back of the bus, and he was worried that when we got to the destination he would have to clean it. And so he pulled over as sort of like a way to deal with it, like to get them to calm the fuck down and stop sort of standing up and making noise and doing whatever it was he thought they were doing. And the entire time for like the first 5 to 10, we sat there for maybe almost 15 minutes, I think. And this bus driver was so repeatedly just saying like, I'm worried that I'm going to be stuck on the bus having to clean up like the piss or vomit or whatever of these like little shits. Not in those words, he was much more polite. And this bus full of very wealthy, relatively powerful people, you know, heads of industry, people with a fair bit of power in society, are just sitting there going, you're ruining our boys' night. The boys are going to be late. They're our special boys. You're ruining their night. And I was just sitting there like, what? I can't believe these people are all so retarded. But like, I didn't want to make a spectacle, so I sort of didn't say anything. Eventually I got to the point where I was like, look, it's my brother's night. I don't give a shit. Like, I can just go up to this guy and I can just give him my purse and be like, look, mister, here's my purse. You can hang on to it with my phone, everything. And just as sort of like a show of security that like when we get there, we're not going to leave you with a bus with vomit to clean up. You know what I mean? Like you can sort of have that. And then just as I was just about to get up and do that, I see my dad walk down the aisle and just like hand the guy a fistful of cash and then shake his hand, pat him on the shoulder, and then like the bus gets going again. And I don't know, like at the time I thought maybe this is like a Lebanese thing or something, but it became increasingly clear as I got older that like these people are so divorced from reality, and, you know, despite all their highfalutin bullshit about humanity, they're so fundamentally unable to deal with other humans. Like the fact that they thought that sitting there and squealing at increasingly like histrionic pitch about ruining their boy's night, as though that had any kind of sway with this poor fucking bus driver, man. Like he doesn't care about your boy's special night. That has no meaning to him. He's sitting here worried that he's going to be stuck with like a dirty bus that he needs to return to the bus company in the depot, and he'll be stuck cleaning it. Like, this isn't even difficult. Like, just figure it the fuck out. Like, anyway, I don't know. I just think that's such an illustrative example that basically like demonstrates what the whole left is like, in other words.
Yeah.
It's full of those people.
Yeah, nobody wants to clean up the puke.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to pay for it, but they all want to make a lot of noise about how hurt they are.
Yeah, and it was still, and like, I know for a full fact, my dad was without doubt like the least wealthy person on that bus. It's not like he's just like rolling in cash. It's just, to him, it was just so obvious that like this guy had a concern. No one on the bus was speaking to that concern. It wasn't that difficult to alleviate it, you know? Like, and I just think that that's like a much better way to go about life.